Hey, it's good to be back with you guys. This is Mike Woods, Superintendent at Hennessey Public Schools. That is only interesting because of the COVID-19 virus that everyone is dealing with and the way it's affected the way we function as a school. We had a break over week's break at spring break, and then after that, the school has been shut down since March 23rd and will continue to stay completely shut down until April 6th. And that means no one goes in. We were able to get in and disinfect the school and get it cleaned up. But as soon as that was done, everybody's pretty much locked out. And that's the purpose of that, is to give the virus a time to run its course, and hopefully we prevent any spread by going, and we go back into school a bit later. Now that brings us up to what happens on April 9th after the April 6th deadline. Well, up until now, just from the March 23rd till April 6th, all we could do was provide resources to our kiddos. Now, starting April 9th, we are expected to actually provide instruction again. But the teachers are not allowed in the school, the students are not allowed in the school, and so we're being required to offer this at a distance or through distance education technology. And there are several questions came up that I'd like to maybe walk through and answer for you one at a time. And if you have any more questions, please contact me either through the school email, through this Facebook page. Just write me a note. However you need to get a hold of me, just do your best, and we'll try to answer each question as it comes up. The first one is, does the closing of school mean that it's no more classes included online? Well, actually, no. That the requirement is that we do provide instruction from April 9th on till May 8th, when we would normally have been out of school. We need to provide instruction during that time. Now, how we do that is up in the air, and it's up for discussion and debate. And I'm going to be relying on you guys a lot for help to how do we get this technology use to where we can provide instruction for your kiddos. The second question is, if there are online classes and testing, how will it work? Fantastic questions with no answers. We don't know how it's going to work right now. We're kind of building this plane in flight. They did give us a waiver on testing where we will not have any mandated state testing, so that's been completely done away with. But the online classes, again, we're working through that. Love to hear from you, love to get your input, love to find out how you would best like to be served. How will students without internet participate? It's basically the same answer. Maybe we put together packets and we put them in the lunch and breakfast bags as we send the meals home to the kids. We could do that at the appropriate grade level. There's a lot of thoughts, so I'd like to know, how would you like to receive instruction? How would you like to receive the lessons for your kids in your house or wherever they may be during the day, if they had a babysitters, a relatives, or whatever that might be? How long will the free lunch program continue? Right now, we're scheduled up through the end of May, I believe, and maybe we get a waiver up to the end of June. I think the plan is, if everything stays the same, that we'll provide lunches and breakfast up to the month of June. Prom, graduation, musical, man, those are the tough ones because I know those pulled everyone's heartstrings. There's just no answers to those either yet. We need to see how this virus plays out. Is it short-lived? Is once we hit some warmer, nicer weather, does it die out on its own? We just don't know. But we are approaching this with the understanding we know how important these things are in these young folks' lives, and we're going to do our very best to provide them the experience that they had hoped for when they started out the school year. It may be different. It may take some creativity on our part, but we do want to, again, be there for the kids. Some of the things that I'd like to have from you guys is let me know what kind of technology you have available. What kind of resources do you use to get information from the internet or from a distance? Do you use Facebook? Do you use YouTube? Are there other technologies out there? Are there other platforms out there that we're unaware of that you guys could help us out with? Let me know how you get your news, where you get your news, and in what form you get your news in. We can use that then to provide instruction to you in a way that you're able to get it. It won't do us any good to produce something that you don't have the capacity to receive. So let us know how you receive your information. And then tell us how you'd like the instruction delivered. Would most of you like a paper and pencil type solution with maybe a video on YouTube and then you do a worksheet that accompanies it? again, give me some thoughts on how you would like this to come to your place of residence or come to your kiddos. Again, how do we get information to contact you? What's the best way when we're doing something different? Like when we did the school lunches, we had an online order form. Is that the best way to get information back? Again, throw some ideas out at me. If it's just a pencil and paper survey or whatever it would be, again, I need to know that kind of information. And then just what do you need most from the school? I know everyone thinks about instruction, but are there other things that we could be providing? I know that in these times there's a lot of need for counselors availability, mental health services, just a variety of things we may not be thinking about. So again, we may not be able to provide it, but if we don't know, we don't know that we don't know to provide it. So if you could provide us the information, we'll do our very best to meet the needs of our, not only our kids, but our community at large as well. So I guess the main thing is I don't know a whole lot to tell you right now. I wish we had more information. It would make everybody feel better, but I'll always keep you updated with what we do have. And hopefully this may be an ongoing thing. So if this will happen more frequently, the more questions you have and the more response that we get. So I guess that's it for today. Again, if you have any questions, you have my email. You can go through the post comments to this Facebook post, or again, write me a note and drop it off whenever you come pick up a lunch. Well, however you want to give me the information, we need to hear from you.